I know that these humans are the real animals. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow their house down.
Hey, check it out. Atlanta. What I was telling y'all about the ship, right? You know, somebody hit me up. See what I'm talking about? And the Rothschilds, you want to know about who destroyed Tartary? I mean, look, somebody's like, and I don't be on TikTok like that, y'all. I damn sure don't. I don't be over there looking for shit, nothing. Peep these out. Now, one of them's got one of those dramatical sounds. They might try to claim, that's what the idiots do. All right? I'm going to put it in members. Peep it out, all right? And then they try and do this. You can't remove this. You can't keep the words. You can move this. You can't remove the music, but you got to move the music and the words. That's not the guidelines. They are so gumpy. Anyway, check this out.
Now ask yourself this. This was supposed to be the 1900s, but again, I told you, don't follow timeline. The timelines are wrong. They all manipulate the timeline. So we don't know exactly what the exact date is. Now look at his name, okay? Remember, they told you the sinking of the Titanic, okay, is because they have a lot of powerful people in there. And the rise, let me say this again, the rise of the Reconstruction era. Let me say this again. The rise of the Reconstruction era. The Reconstruction era means the destruction of these buildings. What you call Tartaria. What you call Tartaria. What you call the fair, the World Fair. The way you saw Chicago with all these buildings. The way you saw St. Louis with all these buildings. The way you saw Philadelphia with all these buildings. The way you saw New York with all these buildings. That was the empire. This was the empire operation. Let me say this again. The Tartaria, they want to call things because the best way for them to change shit, to make you seem like it was never you, is to give something a name. It was all us. We built this. This is when the empire was running. All these buildings was built by the empire. That's why they told you, the mayor, the founder of Chicago, Cashapp, he was not a founder of Chicago. He was the region leader from the empire of Chicago because the entire America was running by the empire. And that's why. So now, remember, the Reconstruction era starts because you have a group of foreign people. Now, what are these foreign people? The same foreign enemies that we have since the 1400s is the same foreign enemy then. Nothing changed. We're still at war with the same groups of people. They're still around. So these people want to establish what you call the banking system. Okay? This is when now the new banking system, the federal banking system. And they want to introduce the system of what you call taxation. Okay? So now they have to get rid of certain, that's why they destroy all of our buildings, because these buildings were pure energy buildings. So they generate energy naturally. So their new scamming system, because it's the new reconstruction, where they're going to tax the population, where they're going to be in a position to control everything, because in our back time, everything was built out of love and everybody was free. We were dealing with a free society where everyone was thinking about art. That's why all of these...
The Rothschilds destroyed Tartaria. Please, let me explain. Their timeline is exactly the same as the reset. Take a look at this. If you look at the Rothschilds timeline, it's the same as the Great Reset in 1776. Look at this, guys. is uncanny. When the Rothschilds were becoming established, it's exactly the same time as when Tartaria was on their downfall and the reset was happening. Has anyone ever looked at this? It's obvious, guys. Again, in 1776, it's the same timeline as the Rothschilds timeline. When they were coming into power, it was the same time as the Great Reset, guys, and the mud floods. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Also, this is the Rothschilds' humble abode. Look at the etheric technology on the top. I think they were a Tartarian family, and they took over, and they knew exactly what was happening, so they made a new world order. Also, the Rothschilds are connected to the Oddfellows. The Oddfellows were in charge of all the orphanages through the reset, and the Cabbage Patch Kids. Bit weird, yeah? Also, the Rothschilds funded all the wars, and the wars were only there to destroy all of the old world architecture, guys. Ain't it really adding up now? Understand? And last but not least, the Rothschilds loaned £400,000 back in 1850s. Today, that would be 4.7 billion to the Catholic Church. Come on, guys. They took it from old world to new world, can't you see? And they also destroyed all of the world fairs. Wake up, guys.
And I need to save this. Leave it in the comments.